Today's the day! I want to tackle the challenge to attempt to read 200 pages every single day for the rest of the month. I guess I've broken my book box. This big bag of books. Today's the day! The sun is shining, the take is clean. No, just kidding. We are finally going to go see Tessa Bailey in person. Well, first of all, hello. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Erica, aka PaperbackGirly, and welcome to the monthly reading vlog. We are starting off the monthly reading vlog with a bang. Today, I'm headed out to San Diego to go to a author signing event, that author being the one and only Tessa Bailey. And you know, this is a really weird moment for me because who would have thought that little old me would be excited about Tessa Bailey. I actually need to leave in the next like 10-15 minutes, but I've been packing up all my stuff. I have been getting ready to head up there, but I wanted to introduce myself and introduce the monthly reading vlog. We have a whole month ahead of us, and I have an idea for the rest of the monthly reading vlog. So let's head up to San Diego, let's go to this author signing, and then we'll talk about our monthly reading plans. Hello. Hi. So you've given us some crumbs already of like your upcoming series and whatnot, and whenever I read Secretly Yours, I like ate the crumbs up that you gave us from Natalie and August, and I already knew like before I got to the end of the book that like we could probably see them in another book. So whenever you go into books, do you like already like have an idea for an entire series for them, or did you like kind of whenever you finish Secretly Yours decide, okay, now I'm gonna tackle Natalie's story?
Yeah, it's weird. Like most of it, sometimes I do know like which characters are going to, like which couples are going to be for each book throughout the series. But the last two duologies I've done, like the Bellinger sisters, I didn't know that, like I knew Hannah was going to get a book, but I didn't know it was going to be Fox. And then they like met in the middle of the book and I was like, oh, that's it, that's them. And the same thing happened in Secretly Yours when August showed up. I was like, well, I'm not gonna write a book about a Navy SEAL wearing an apron in Napa. Thank you guys.
Officially back home. I am in the comfort of my own space. Oh my goodness. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to like film the actual event because they specifically asked not to have any like video recordings of anything. Talked a bit about Unfortunately Yours, about the tropes that are in the book, what she liked about the book. She also talked about how it happens when Summer is still in the works to become a movie. Someone had asked her during the Q&A if that was still happening, and she said yes, that they're still trying to cast the people for It Happened One Summer, and that it does take a very long time for those things to come to fruition. I think the coolest thing that I learned during the entire author event was about all of the different books that are coming out from her. So she talked about how she has a holiday book coming out in October called Wreck the Halls, and then she also has another companion series coming out starting in February of 2024, and those deal with a golfer, and then the second book deals with a hockey player. So those are two cool little bits and pieces of information that we got, and that just makes me so much more excited for her work coming out. I was number 99 out of like 140, 150 people, so I was there for about an hour longer than like the entire event happened. But it was so cool to be able to meet her and talk to her, take a picture with her. I got my little book personalized to Erica, aka PaperbackGirly. Earlier I mentioned that I did want to take some time to sort of, for lack of a better term, debrief you, let you know kind of what my plans are for the rest of the month. What's up, Coda Bean? Since I did just get back from the author signing and I do have just like this extra energy, I want to tackle the challenge to attempt to read 200 pages every single day for the rest of the month. How I'm going to track this is by my bookmark. On my bookmark, it'll tell me how many pages I read in the time span, and so I've already read 120 pages today. What I did is I went ahead and tabbed the remaining pages, and then I also went ahead and tabbed what tomorrow's part would look like. I guess if I wanted to, I could continue reading more. The main goal every single day is to at least read 200 pages. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I feel like I'm getting a little bit sick. This is how much I have to read to finish yesterday's 200 pages. And then all of this plus the first chapter of The Guncle is what I have to read for today. It's June 13th. I've officially caught up with yesterday's reading. So I'm officially caught up to the 200 pages that I was supposed to read yesterday. It's only been 3 days, and literally the same day that I like challenged myself to do this 200 page a day reading challenge, I got sick. I've been dealing with what I think is a sinus infection for the past 2 days. Not fun, let me tell you. Today is the 14th of June. I'm genuinely loving this book though. I probably maybe won't go into it too deeply right now because it is a lot, but I do talk about it a lot in my Gemini book rec video. This has been such an amazing book, and there was a moment right now where it got super emotional, and the way that it was happening was just so impactful, and I felt like it was genuinely being acted out in front of me in my eyes and my head. It was beautiful. It was impactful, and it was sad, and there's a lot going on, and there's a lot to do with grief. It's beautiful. We're definitely finishing The Guncle tonight. Getting emotional. That is so cute. Guys, reader friends and book besties, welcome to June 16th. Today I spent some time at this really cool local cafe and sat down, read, enjoyed a nice little iced coffee and some super good avocado toast. I was like, man, $8 for some avocado toast. This better be the best avocado toast I've ever had. It's up there, top 5. It was up there in the best avocado toast I've ever had. So, I mean, if it's worth it, it's worth it. But I am so freaking stoked right now. I'm supposed to be on a book buying ban. Will you look the other way? Will you help me look the other way at least? If I told you that I got over 10 books for under $17, which is the price of one typical book. This big bag of books right here, ooh, that was kind of an alliteration. This big bag of books. This big bag of books was $12.99. Are you kidding me? This is going to be the most fire summer thrifted book haul that you've probably seen. Okay, I'm just kidding. That's a big claim to make, but I cannot believe that I found the books that I did at this Goodwill because it's my local Goodwill. Guys, I can't believe it. First one, we're starting off with a bang. The Hotel Nantucket by Ellen Hilderbrand. I found the other 2 Summer I Turn Pretty books in the covers that I wanted them. Hello, with the dust jackets on. Stop. And then I just started finding books that I don't even know if I needed them, but I did pick up Eclipse. I think it would be cool to dabble in the Twilight series. I think it would be a nice book to start in like the fall time. Whenever I was younger, one of my absolute most favorite series of all time was the Kingdom Keeper series by Ridley Pearson. The Kingdom Keeper series is a series that I hold near and dear to my heart. Yeah. Oh my god, he signed this book. It says, to Erica, here are the keys to the kingdom. Look at the date, 11/2/09. They don't make these covers anymore. Ah! It just brought back so much nostalgia whenever I saw it at the store. I also got this Ellen Hilderbrand book, Endless Summer. And then I got this super cute copy of The Voyage of the Dawn Treader, which is, I don't remember what number book, the Chronicles of Narnia series. This was my absolute favorite one. I was already buying so many other books, I just added it to the stack. And then I got Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. There was a couple of classics there, like the Barnes & Noble's classics, and these are in pretty good condition. Guys, tell me this is not a fire thrift haul. Come on, are you kidding me? I feel so compelled to film because it is sunny outside and it hasn't been sunny, and it's been sunny 2 days in a row. I've officially finished Roman Holiday and I read 69 pages. Still need to read 131 pages. I think I'm gonna pick up a Good Girl, Bad Blood by Holly Jackson. This was the second highest voted pick on the poll that I put on my community tab. And also I've just been really wanting to get to it. I feel like it'll be an easy read. Coda's like, what's going on? Today is June 21st, which means it is the first day of summer. Tonight, I'm going to attempt to go to a little book discussion in San Diego about The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. This is literally the book that reignited my passion for reading in 2020 whenever I started reading again. And this book just has a huge place in my heart. I thought it would be fun to maybe go participate in a little book discussion and see what it's like. It is at the Mysterious Galaxy bookstore, which is the same location that we went to for the Tessa Bailey signing event. And the whole reason why I started going to these little events and things that are happening at the Mysterious Galaxy bookstore is because I saw that V.E. Schwab and Olivia Blake had an author panel event thing at the Mysterious Galaxy bookstore, and I was so upset that I wasn't able to go because by the time I realized it was happening, it was already sold out. V.E. Schwab, even though I've only read The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue from her, even reminding myself again during this reread, is such an amazing author and is probably one of my favorite authors. I put this in the same top tier as A Love Letter to Whiskey, and they are two completely contrasting stories. Taking some time to finish the book before I go. I am almost done, and this book is just tugging at the heartstrings once again. Wanted to update as well about my 200 pages a day. I have not picked up the camera in a couple of days, but I have receipts, okay? I have 100% been doing really well. Well, I guess at 99%, because yesterday I did not complete my 200 pages, but I didn't track it because I wanted to. I should have. I don't know why I didn't. I am currently though on almost on page 400. I have definitely caught up to my 200 pages, and I am currently reading my 200 pages for today. I think I was supposed to be at 361. I have a feeling I probably am going to be behind again tomorrow, or today, I guess. So after I finish this, I'll have 120 pages, or 119, but 120 pages to read for my 200 pages for today. So I'm just gonna go ahead and continue and read this. I wonder what my next read would be. I think I'm gonna do another poll on YouTube community and see if you guys can help me pick out my next read. I have finished The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. It was just so good. It was so good. And I didn't remember how it ended. I was just, you know, consuming it as it was, and what a beautiful story. The time is getting closer, feeling as though I'm a little bit intimidated or scared because I don't know how many people are going to be there, if there's going to be a lot of people, if there's not going to be many people. So in lieu of continuing to not get in my head about it, let's chat about Addie LaRue. So whenever I read this book a few years back, and if you go on my Goodreads, I'll even, you know, put it on the screen, why not? It just like reminded me why I love reading. This book, definitely a 5-star read the second time around, which I think says a lot. Whenever you're going into a reread, you obviously already know many parts of the story in a lot of different ways. I was still shocked by everything that happened. Tell me why I was rooting for Luke. Tell me why. Tell me why after all that he did, I was rooting for Luke for a second. I don't know, man. V.E. Schwab just has this eloquent nature to her stories and to her writing. I still need to read my 200 pages for the rest of the day. So I've read 81 pages to finish out The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. So I still need to read 119 pages for the rest of the day. I did put up a little poll on my YouTube community and asked you guys what you think I should read. In the lead was 7 Days in June, but yours truly has since taken the lead and we're getting more and more votes. So I may just wait until after the book event, little book discussion, to double check the poll and see which one truly won. Let's go. Let's go. It is 10 p.m. The tables have turned and yours truly is actually trending as #1 right now. And I actually really wanted to read this book as well, so. guess I've broken my book buying ban, but I'm very proud of myself because I did buy no books for a whole month. Ooh. So I ordered Reckless, the special edition for Reckless, to complete my collection. Now I have the complete special edition set, which I think they're all so gorgeous. I need to catch up to my 200 pages from yesterday. I can start my 200 pages for today, and it's already almost 2 o'clock, so not off to a great start. But I'm not sure I'm connecting with it. Like, I felt like with Part of Your World, almost like by chapter 2 or 3, I was really hooked on it and like really wanted to know what was gonna happen, how things were gonna play out. But with this one, I'm kind of, it's definitely like more slower of a burn. And maybe that's just like me that's slow burning. I don't know if it's the book that's slow burning, but there's like a lot going on. The guy, his name is Jacob. He deals with like pretty severe anxiety, and so that's very heavily personified, and I feel like in a lot of different ways it overwhelms me, which I think is the point, but it's just like a lot to read. I don't know. Guys, I'm kind of sad. I guess Adeline Grace canceled, so it wasn't even like an author talk or anything. Like, she literally was just gonna be here signing, which is still cool in itself, but unfortunately she did cancel, and so that was like the main big reason why I came out here. I thought it would be cool to get my book signed. Obviously I wanted to peruse around the book fair as well, but I do feel just like a little bit overwhelmed. There are a ton of people here, but I had a really good time for the time that I was here. I think I want to go head to the Meet Cute Romance bookshop. I love stopping in there whenever I'm around.